Alright lads, how you doing? Welcome to Baggy TV, welcome back to my channel. Lads, two stories. Both of them are about defensive positions that Chelsea are looking to strengthen. A centre back and a left back. And two pretty decent options. Ones that we haven't talked about on this channel before. Lewis Dunk from Brighton and Sergio Reguilon from Real Madrid, a left back. The other two topics I'm going to be discussing in this video. Before we get into the video lads, appreciate a subscription from you. So consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so. Give the video a like, comment and share it on your social media platforms. Appreciate that. Let's jump in. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Dunk first, and then we'll go to Sergio. Now, in regards to Lewis Dunk, he is a very solid, strong, big English, old-school style centre-back who plays for Brighton. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't really paid a lot of attention to Lewis Dunk. I haven't really looked at Lewis Dunk in regards to how good he is as a player. I've read his stats, I've read reports about him, and I've seen him play the odd game here and there. But I'm not in a position to give an opinion about Lewis Dunk right now. And I don't want to hype up a player or talk down a player unless I really know what I'm talking about. So I don't really know too much about Lewis Dunk apart from what I've read in the media, online. If you know more about him, if you've seen him play, if you've been following him, if you have Brighton fans who can tell you more about him, hit me up with a comment. I'd like to know and I'd like to hear what you have to say about Lewis Dunk. But this is an option that Chelsea seem to be pursuing quite assertively, and there's a lot of talk about this on Twitter and in the rags. Now, personally, I think we do need a centre back of that mould, big, strong, dominant type of centre back. We do need someone like that, good in the air, which apparently he is, solid, which apparently he is. But from what I've seen and what I've read, he's not really a pacey kind of player. But I don't know, I could be wrong here. So let me know what you think about Lewis Dunk. This is a story that does seem to have some legs, apparently. And I'm going to be following it closely, and I'm going to try to get a more precise point of view on Lewis Dunk. So in the comments guys, below, let me know what you think about Lewis Dunk and what you know about Lewis Dunk, and whether or not this avenue should be pursued further, and whether or not Chelsea should be going for this guy, going for this player. So that is in regards to the Lewis Dunk issue. Now in regards to Sergio Reguilon, Sergio, we'll call him Sergio. In regards to Sergio, Real Madrid left back, currently out on loan for Seville. Had a blinder of a season this season. The man is 23, the man is Spanish, the man is a Real Madrid academy player. And if Real Madrid didn't have a wealth of players in the left back position with Marcelo and Mendy currently occupying that position, Sergio would probably be in there. He is that good. He's a player that has been doing great things this season. He's been nominated and he has received many an award for his performances in the La Liga. And the guy's stats are spectacular. On paper. Now lads, I'll be honest with you, I haven't really seen him in action too much. I've seen video clips, I've seen highlights. And naturally, and we all know in video clips and highlights, I mean, I make highlight videos. So we normally pick out the best bits and we stick them in the videos. We don't really put in the bad bits. Doesn't make any sense, right, for a highlight video. So I can't make judgment on that. But from the stats, from the figures, the numbers, they suggest the guy's a very good player, a very talented player. One of those players that can be big in the future. Now, how much is he valued? He's currently around a £23 million mark. Now, that is not a big number for a young, talented Spanish left back from Real Madrid. That really is peanuts. And you also need to understand that a bid has been made for this dude think it was made last week, from Everton. Everton already bid £18 million for this guy. Therefore, we have competition to sign him. But I don't think Everton would be competition really. We can offer a better transfer fee to Real Madrid, and I'm sure if Sergio had the chance to play for Everton or Chelsea, who would you pick? I mean, unless he's an Everton fan, which I doubt he is, but you know, he'd come to Chelsea. So from that aspect, you know, securing Sergio's signature is not an issue. Financially, we can do it, and he's a very good cheap option. And the fact that Chelsea are seriously considering the acquisition of this dude, it's showing something. It's saying something. It's saying that Ben Chilwell is no longer a target, right? It could be, right? It could be, because Ben Chilwell's price tag is so big, and Chelsea are looking to make such a big shuffle that I can't see Chelsea going for Ben Chilwell this season. Maybe next season he can become another option, but this season I can't see Chelsea going for Ben Chilwell. Now, another issue regarding Sergio is currently on loan at Seville. Now, Seville are interested in keeping him, man. I'm not sure if they can afford to buy him out. I'm not sure if they have a buyback clause or if they can buy him. But in regards to a loan deal, could Chelsea benefit from having him on a loan deal? You know, rather than buying him. This is something we also need to look at, because you guys remember Kovacic, when we first bought him, we didn't actually buy him straight out from Real Madrid. We got him on a loan deal with an option to buy, and he came, he proved himself, and he stayed. And you know what? Best deal, best player that we've bought in a while, Kovacic. So maybe we can do the same thing with Sergio. We'll have to wait and see how this story pans out. To be honest with you, lads, I'm kind of happy we're going down this route, and I'm kind of happy that we're looking at alternatives, because, lads, one of the strategies when it comes to signing players is when you can prove and when you can show you have a lot of options. You see, if I'm going for Tagliafico and he's the only one that I'm talking about, he's the only one that I'm looking at, Ajax can sit back and say, you know, pay me what I want. But when Ajax looks and sees Chelsea is interested in Tagliafico, interested in Sergio, interested in Telles, interested in Chilwell, interested, they want to sell their player. They don't want Chelsea to go buy another player. What they're going to do? They're going to give Chelsea what they want. So Chelsea could really be interested in Sergio, or they could just be looking to give themselves that better option, that advantage when it comes to getting the right price for the right player that they are really interested in. So keep that in mind, lads. Keep that in mind. Chelsea may have all these names mentioned for a different purpose, not just because they are actually interested in those players. Anyway, lads, that's it for me. That's it for me for today. If you haven't submitted your Q&A question, you've got a couple more hours to do so. Before I start recording that episode, and it will be out later on tomorrow. So thanks for watching my video. Appreciate you for being here. Stay safe, stay good. I'll catch you in my next video. Have a good one. Take care and peace out.